Hey y'all. So have you been listening to Brandy's B7 album? Let's talk about it. Okay, so YBENT and I were talking and just kind of bouncing ideas. And Brandy came up and he was saying that he really didn't enjoy Brandy's B7 album because he really couldn't get into it. And some kind of way, he ventured off into talking about somebody else, probably Mariah Carey. And he was talking about how people don't really understand, but if you listen to what she's saying, then you can get a completely different message. And I was like, well, the same goes for B7. A lot of people couldn't get into it sonically, but if you listen to the lyricism of it all and just really understand and dissect what she's saying, this is a very cathartic, very therapeutic, very mentally driven album. And we are going to dissect it song by song. Number one, Saving All My Love. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I were to rank these songs, Saving All My Love would probably be at the bottom of the list. Only because I just cannot get into the beat. Like, it's either she's chasing the beat or the beat is chasing her. Or I know that it's intentional. I just can't get with it. And, you know, I love the message. Sorry for my tardy. I was brokenhearted. You know, she's really explaining why she was gone so long, and she really goes deep into just because I can sing for you, like, does not mean that I am your puppet. You know, I have to live my life. Let me live. It's a great, great message. That's what made me understand people when they were saying I just couldn't get into it sonically, because I couldn't get into that sonically. The next song is Unconditional Oceans. Y'all, I love this song. Many of you may not know, but I have done a project of my own. I put it out maybe, 2015? It was years ago. And the second song on my album was a futuristic R&B type of situation. So the fact that this is her second song and it's futuristic, and Unconditional Oceans, my song was Foreign Frequency. It's that left of center type of genre, and I love it. It was talking about just diving into the ocean of what is love. Like, there's just something about you that just keeps me floating. It's a very whimsical song. So if you're in the beginning stages of love, or if you're in that puppy stage where you just can't get enough of one another, Unconditional Oceans is that song for you. Rather Be. Y'all, Rather Be is that bitch. I am so glad that she released this as a second single to kind of let us know this is the direction I'm going in. I have been Rather Be so many times. Just call me more a little. Your voice, it makes me feel better. Why are you trying to ignore me? There is other ways to get my attention. Just be here for me. Baby, please. Like, man, that song is just, I don't need your extra. Just give you to me, because I'd rather be kissing you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, that song, I love it. Now, the All My Life interludes is really a catch-22 for me, simply because I love it because it's nostalgic to classic Brandy. Brandy, from the first album, had interludes of I Dedicate, and it was the same song broken up into 3 parts. And she did the same thing with All My Life. And that's great, but the way it was produced, you can't hear anything. So if I could just get the finished product, I would probably love it so much more. But because I'm straining to hear it, and everything else on the album is so clear, I'm lost. Lucid Dreams. Lucid Dreams is that afterthought of what you used to have. Lucid Dreams, Lucid Dreams. It's just, you know, I've been here before. It ain't no secret. Mentally, you go back to the good times, and as you reminisce on the good times, you get a little depressed because you realize that it's all but a memory, and it keeps you up at night. And the dreams are so real, you can feel them and taste them, and, you know, almost re-experience those things because you want it so badly that you lucidly dream about it. Lucidly, is that even a word? But even still, like, and then the flow of the song is just so spacey, and it just takes your mind to a different place. Like if you are in a room and it's all dark and you have those like glow in the dark stars and moons from Walmart, and then you just play this record, it just takes you to a place that it's just like and then we go into Borderline. I am willing to go out on a limb and say that this album was built around Borderline. I think that Borderline is the root of B7, and then she just kind of built the other songs around it because Borderline is such a staple in B7. It talks about depression. You know, you really want to be with me deep down. You can't help it, baby. I'll give you this heart of mine. Like, just stop hurting me. I'm on the borderline. Never cheat. Never lie to me because I'm the most jealous girl in the world. Don't you ever hurt me. I will change on you. I will do me and you. Because I'm falling in love all alone. Never treat me the same. I'm like nobody else. But then you had another lady. And then had another baby. But I'll still be your friend. I'll take whatever happens. But then I couldn't take no chances because karma is a bitch, baby. And this is what y'all couldn't get into? In the end, I'm the only one that's going to be torn apart. Because I'm on the board. Like, bitch, she wrote the fuck out that song. She wrote the fuck, all of them. And the video was so self-explanatory. Like, Borderline is that girl. Borderline is that girl. And then we move on to No Tomorrow. No Tomorrow is such a bouncy record that is deep. Can you tell me why you still love me? Why you still stare at me like back at the altar? I just want to touch your soul. I'll sing more and baby say less because we're still on a hunt. You don't know it yet. I'll tell you when you're ready. When you stare at me, I feel so beautiful. How you do me like that? I'm going to blow your phone up in case there's no tomorrow. And I won't let you go in case there's no tomorrow. Y'all, stop playing with me. Stop playing with Brandy. And then we go into Say Something. Like, at this point, I'm looking at y'all stupid because I'm that... Borderline, No Tomorrow, and Say Something are 3 back-to-back bangers. And y'all... But I'm going to give y'all a little bit of leeway because Brandy's albums tend to have to grow on people. Full Moon was not a hit right out the back. But now it's one of the most referenced albums of all time. Sometimes Brandy's albums have to grow on you. And I get that. But Say Something, from the knock of the beat and the groove of the bass line, like, I'm on defense because of how you react. I've been on that fence and I ain't looking back. You question my shit, never picked up your slack. You figured I'd leave and you right about that. Acting out, but no one's there for the show. I hurt you, my bad, but how low can you go? Say something. Something to believe again. Tell me to believe you. This woman was I don't want to leave. But damn, you making it easy to walk out the door. Say something to keep me here. I need an effort, baby. Y'all don't know what that means. Yes, bitch, you know what that means, but y'all don't know what that means. Then we move into I Am More. I knew about this record back when Brandy was on Broadway. I saw her rehearsing for a Broadway. No. She was rehearsing for, I think, Aphrodisiac. And this was playing in the background. And I heard it and I held onto that clip because I just was like, please, Lord, let me get a piece. Speaking of getting a piece, I want a deluxe album with, I Know You Hate It That You Love Me. That song, I need it. Brandy, if you could just send it to me. I won't say a word. I won't say a word. But I Am More is basically about, you got me into this entanglement, and I want to let you know that I'm more than a side piece. So you need to drop that chicken dinner and get with a winner, because I'm more than that. And I love you more than a friend. High Heels. I'm not going to lie. I only like this song because Sarah is on it and Mama is slaying. Mama is showing that, yes, Brandy is my mama and this is why. it's like turn it up on Aphrodisiac. Like, we can see why it's on the album, but it doesn't really fit. I can, and don't forget it, baby. I don't really know the words. I don't know what it's about. It'll play. If it comes up on my shuffle, it'll play. If I'm playing the album start to finish, I won't skip it. But I'm never going to be like, oh, bitch, play High Heels. And that's no slight to Sarai, because again, I only like it because Sarai's on it. Then we move into the lead single, Baby Mama. I would have been okay if Baby Mama never existed, or if she reimagined it and really just celebrated single motherhood a different way. It doesn't fit cohesively with the album, one. And B, I sound like Evie. And two, it wasn't a good move to set the tone of B7. Because usually when we get the first single of an album, it's supposed to say, this is a representation of the album, get ready for more shit like this. And B7 is nothing like Baby Mama. Oh, and let me just say, on I Am More and on High Heels, I believe Brandy was rapping. That's another reason why I liked High Heels. Because a lot of people sleep and try to come down on Brand New. But baby, I rise for you, okay? I love you. I love B-Rocker. And I love me some Brand New. Especially that little stint that you had with Timberland. 808. Whenever you like, I love that. That's a gem because a lot of people don't even know that exists. And if they know it exists, they damn sure don't have it on their iPod like I do. Then we move into Love Again with Daniel Caesar. This is a song that makes me understand y'all when it said that a Brandy album has to grow on you. Because Love Again has to grow on me. And I think the only reason why I was just like, towards it was because this came at a time where I wanted Brandy music. And Brandy was like, I got a song coming out. I got a song coming out. And you was a feature. I wanted a Brandy record. Like, if she would have released Rather Be as the first single, if she would have released Rather Be around the time when Love Again came out, I would have took Love Again and I just would have loved it. Again. But, no. And then it was a hit. They played it down. So by the time it came on the record, I was just like, like, I like it, but I don't love it. I'm not moved by it. And then the last song was by Bipolar. This song was so deep. It was so clear. It was so concise. It was so strong. To know that you had writing in this album, on all of the songs, but to know that you took part in writing on this song, Brandy, and it was not written by Diane Warren, speaks volumes. You don't even realize what you did. This was like Tomorrow. This was like Something Is Missing. You know that big song that she had? Well, no, Something Was Missing wasn't really that big. Even though it was big to the fans. What was a big record on Human? I did something. Oh, Long Distance. This was your because this was stronger than Long Distance. This was your Camouflage. This was a great song. It drew me to tears, like, cause I connected to it. You ain't gotta be bipolar to connect to. I don't want this in my life no more. Bye to this energy. Bye to this whatever the fuck this is that's trying to take over me and make me this negative person that I know I'm not. Bye. And I love how she called out instances and situations in her life. That's why I lost your ring and you can have your last name. But girl, if you look at the little credits in the verses, he in the bushes. So, I don't know what took place in their relationship, and this is not about their relationship, but I want Brandy to be happy. I want her to have a man. I want her to be married for real, and I want her to continue to put out great music. This album was everything, and I hope that y'all enjoyed riding this journey of B7 with me. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. Make sure that you catch Versus between Brandy and Monica. It happens on August 31st, and support them both. The Boy Is My album by Monica. Oh, we could talk about that album next. Y'all want to talk about Monica's The Boy Is My album? Because that's my favorite Monica album. We can talk about that next. Anyway, make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. Same place, same time.